Hey guys, and welcome back to LSPDFR. My name is Daniel Parks, and thank you so much for joining me on patrol today. Now, today is going to be a very special episode. I was able to get my steering wheel and the control panel working in LSPDFR. So I can go forward, backwards, I can look left and right, I can turn on my lights, I can turn on my siren, I can honk my horn. I can do everything. So I'm super excited, and I'm going to try to do the vehicle part in first person. I'm not entirely sure how it's going to work out, but you know, might as well try it out. But I do want you guys to do me a favor and go easy on me. I literally just got it set up, so I decided to go ahead and jump in and actually play the game. So the reason I even mentioned that is because I don't want you guys to make fun of me for crashing a lot. You guys have seen my other videos. I don't crash that often, so you know, I'll do my best is all I could say. But this will be the first time I'm using the steering wheel and the control panel, so we'll see how it goes. But one Lincoln 18 dispatch, can you show me 1041 10-8 available for calls? All right, so go ahead and get out here.
Attention all units.
Already.
We've got a suspicious vehicle on Route 68. Units respond code 2.
One Lincoln 18 dispatch, show me 1097 code 2. Come on, dude. Move it. Oh, gosh. All right, so this is actually the car right up here. So I'm going to go ahead and initiate here in just a second. Oh, boy. He's not slowing down. Alright, so... Oh, snap. Come on. Alright. Come on, dude. Slow it down. Slow it down. Come on. Oh, man. Pull up to the right. To the right. One Lincoln 18 dispatch, can you show me 1011 out with a blue Vapid? Can I get a 1028 when available? 1028 is going to be 85 Larry Zebra Nora 448. Go ahead and turn on my spotlight.
Target license
Got that
plate.
working too.
85 Lincoln Zebra Nora
Oh,
448. A possible stolen vehicle. A traffic violation. Proceed with caution.
Will do. Will do. All right. So at this point, the vehicle is stolen for, you know, what we think. You know, they could have picked it up, you know, whatever the case may be. But as of right now, it's still in our system as stolen. So this is going to be a Code 5 traffic stop. Now, usually I would call in backup. However, they rarely actually come to help. But I guess I can go ahead and try and see what happens. So I'll go ahead and go into the system here and request backup. And a local unit should be fine. And just do a Code 3.
We copy you. On standby.
Alright, so let's see if they actually show up and help. So I'm switching from here to my controller every time, you know, I need to actually get out of the vehicle and do something. This is just for the vehicle. This is for outside of the vehicle. So looks like there's my unit right there. Driver, get out of the vehicle right now. Get out of the vehicle.
Don't make me shoot ya!
Get down on the ground. Get down on the ground. Slowly. Keep your hands where I can see them. Put your hands behind your back. At least the backup came and helped out.
Attention all
somewhat.
units. Officers report we are Code 4. No further units required.
I'm not Code 4 yet. All right, man. What's going on tonight? What's your friend's name? You just met her today? Well, see, that's the issue, is the vehicle's actually reported stolen. Do you have anything that's going to poke me, stick me, hurt me, or anyway? All right, can I go ahead and get your name? Only an 18 dispatch. Can I get a 1027, 1029? All right, so she's valid, no active warrants. I'm just gonna call in a transport. One like an 18 dispatch. Can I get a 1032 for transport?
Assistance needed for a suspect placed under arrest in
And now the backup shows up.
Desert.
Kinda late.
We can get that.
Roger.
And by backup, I mean the whole squad. Got everybody here. All right, Joanna, go ahead and follow me over here. I'll get you in the back of the squad car. At the moment, you do have the right to remain silent. Anything you say or do can be used against you in the court of law. You do have the right to an attorney. If you cannot afford an attorney, it won't be presented to you by the courts. Do you understand these rights as I have read them to you?
What's your problem?
I'm going to take it as a yes. All right. One like an 18 dispatch. Can I get a 1051 out for that? Actually, negative. Strike that. I'm going to call in insurance. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and call in the insurance company. It's going to pick up their car since it was stolen. Whoa, man, that guy was hauling it. So yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and show you a couple of the buttons that I've got here. So I've got my radar control, these 3 buttons here. So I turn it on. I could change the, where it's going to be, where I want. Oh my gosh, the radar. Whoa, dude, you're so close. So I can change, the direction it's going to be coming, and I can also lock it in with the last
Attention
button
all
here.
Units. We have a suspicious person on Route 68. Units respond code 3.
Yeah, I'll let somebody else get that. So I've got my, I'm still trying to remember all of these, so bear with me for a second. But this one is just my lights, turning them on and off, as you can see. And then this one right here is just for my siren if the lights are on. Then I have this button here, which is just my horn. And then 19 is just my whale. Oh man, they dispatched me to it anyway. Only an 18 dispatch, show me 1097 code 2. Alright, so hopefully somebody will run me over. Alright, so I'm going to take a shortcut right here. I'm not going to go all the way down through there. But I decided to do the wheel cam because it'd be super cool to be able to... Number one, it's awesome that I'm able to finally do this. This is something I've wanted to do for a very long time. However, it's just... I haven't been able to get it to work just right. Okay, so they're in prison. They're in the prison, so... I can call this code 4. 1 lane 18 dispatch for code 4. They are already at the penitentiary. Anyway, so I get to finally do this. They did have a mod that came out that allowed me to use the steering wheel. Oh! And I'm actually using Pinnacle Profile for both of them as far as the buttons. Being able to map out the buttons to what I need them to be mapped out to. So, really excited about that. My gosh, it's going to be a busy night. 1 lane 18 dispatch, show me 1097. Oh man. That's in Paleto Bay. Oh well, I'll get some practice in. Alright, so I'm headed that direction. Whoa. Yeah, still working on the steering a little bit. It might take some adjustments. More so on my part than the game's part. But I will get there. I will get there. This is the reason, the main reason I absolutely... Come on, dude, get out of the way. I love this particular steering wheel and pedal more than any other because, yeah, I'm missing out on the force feedback, but all of the buttons make it completely worth it. Wild. Really, dude? Or lady? Whatever you are. I'm glad I didn't hit you. So it makes it worthwhile. I'm able to do literally everything. Sirens, literally anything I want to do with the control panel that I would not be able to do if I didn't have it. So, you know, it constantly is making me happy. So, yeah, I'm excited. I really am. I hope you guys like this. You know, like I mentioned earlier, if you guys want to see me do more of these with the wheel cam, you know, let me know. The only reason I'm doing the wheel cam now is so you guys can see it for the first time. But if you guys happen to like it, you know, feel free to leave it in the comments, and I will, you know, make sure to make more videos. It's interesting driving this fast. The sensitivity I might need to adjust just a little bit. I think that maybe not the dead zone. This isn't. Oh, really, dude? Really, officer? Back up off me, dude. So I'm headed down here into Paleto Bay. Not running code or anything, just code. Well, not running code 3, just going code 2, that direction. So it's a long trip down here to Paleto, but you know, as I've mentioned in multiple episodes, that you know, that's part of being a deputy, is that you end up going pretty much everywhere. Yeah, come on. Can't get people to move out of the way. I wish the trucks were a little smarter. I don't know if you guys have ever tried to pull one over. They're not very fun to pull over. You have to get like in the middle, like right in front of the rear axles, in order for them to actually stop and listen to you. Don't even think about it, dude. Don't even think about it. Now, I've thought about it a few times. I've thought about it a few times. If I were to get into a chase or something, I would probably lose them. Mainly because of the fact that, you know, I'll probably get in an accident more than once. Dude, really? This guy must be back. Come on, dudes. Really?
Calling a dude, long time.
You're not going anywhere, dude. Stop it. Stop. Stop, stop. Ugh. Jesus, guy. 118 dispatch. Can I get some additional 32s?
Assistance required on Great Ocean Highway.
Dude, just stop. You're not going to be getting anywhere. Gosh, this guy, dude. How far does he think he's going to get running? I'm going to go ahead and try to cut him off up here, but I know the second I get up here. Oh, see, told you. He's going to turn around and start running the other direction. Dude, stop! You're gonna get tased. Jeez, man. Oh no! Get off the tracks! Got a train coming. Oh my gosh! He tripped on the other side of the tracks. Come on, man! Don't move! You know I'm gonna catch you. Come it. This is gonna be the longest run back to my car. Stop running! Get down on the ground! Get down on the ground! Get down on the ground now! Come it, man! This guy will not give up. Get down on the ground! Get down! Stay down! Stay down right now! Stay down!
What the hell you're doing?
Get down on the ground right now. Dude, really? DeMarcus. Oh, man. All right, so I just got him over here. After I did his search on him, he did actually have some methamphetamine on him, so he will be getting an additional charge for that. So, 118 dispatch, can you roll me a 32 for transport, please?
Assistance needed arrested for
Alright, so
a
I've got
suspect
transport
placed under
coming in.
arrest in
Yeah, there's no vehicle or anything to tow away, so it's just basically going to be, them coming to pick him up, and then, me getting back in my vehicle and going to talk to the shop owner. But hey, DeMarcus, go ahead and stand up for me, bud. All right, so right now you are being detained. You do have the right to remain silent. Anything you say or do can be used against you in the court of law. You do have the right to an attorney. If you cannot afford an attorney, one will be presented to you by the courts. Do you understand these rights as I have read them to you?
Moly.
All right, good.
Suck.
All right, so I'm going to run back over here, get back in my unit. Go ahead and turn off my spotlight.
Thank you.
Thank you. Oh, I guess I did have it off. All right, so DeMarcus has been picked up. So for me, I'm going to sit right here and run a little bit of radar, even though this isn't the most high traffic area. All right, so I am back out on the road. Figured, hey, while I'm using my wheel cam, I might as well actually drive around. Makes perfect sense, right? So that's what I'm doing. And see what else we can get into. So I have showed myself at 10.8 in the system. I think I have anyway. Yeah, I'm available. Up and at 'em. You can always park in the truck there, and they know they're not supposed to. Alright, so this 18-wheeler just ran the red light over here. Oh man, it's kind of weaving a little bit. Alright, biker, I'm sorry, dude. Alright, so I guess I have to come in on the side of him. There you go. Not gonna. Yeah, they gotta make this as complicated as possible. Of course, the thing is, if it's the trailer on the back that ends up being the issue. There you go. In here. In here. Come on, dude. Oh, gosh. Oh, just barely missed that. Alright, so yeah, go ahead. That's perfect. That's perfect right there. 1 Lincoln 18 dispatch. Can you show me 10-7, 10-11 out with a black Packer? Alright, so we're going to put my spotlight on. And there I've got the spotlight mapped to here. I just pushed a button and I'm able to control it. Let me go and see if I can get that. Oh, it's too bright. 1 Lincoln 18 dispatch. Can I get a 1028 on the black Packer? 1028 is going to be 063 King John 996. All right, so I seem to be having an issue with my smart radio, so I'm just going to go ahead and do it the old-fashioned way and actually pull it up on the computer. So his license is suspended as long as it is Perozzi Renzo. So I'm going to go ahead and get out and make sure it is Mr. Renzo or Rizzo. Evening, sir. Deputy Parks with the Blaine County Sheriff's Office. You want to stop this evening? Yeah, you actually ran through that red light. I know you just said that you weren't able to slow down fast enough, but, you should have been thinking about that. You're going from 60 down to 35. If you can't slow down from 35, you probably need to slow down a lot sooner than whenever the speed drops. Do you have your license, registration, proof of insurance I can grab from you?
Get bump.
All right, Mr. Renzo, can I go ahead and have you step out of the vehicle for me? Talk to me down here. Excellent. Thank you, sir. You seem to be weaving a little bit. Have you had anything to drink tonight? Any drugs or anything like that? A little bit? All right, so I just want to make sure that you're safe to drive. So if you don't mind, I'm going to go ahead and do a field sobriety test on you. We'll start with an alcohol test, and then we'll kind of move on from there. Is that okay? Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and have you breathe into this tube for me. Go breathe, 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 breathe. Okay, so you actually failed, so I'm going to go ahead and try it again. Now, if you fail to provide it this time, you will have to probably... Sir, stop moving around. You will probably end up having to go down to the jail, so... Alright, so you're not able to provide one, so at this time I am going to have to go ahead and place you under arrest. Ah, imagine that. Alright, man, so we also have this new thing that just recently came out. It's about 97% effective. It does give us an idea of, you know, if you have been under the influence of drugs within the last couple of hours. So we're going to go ahead and try that now and just make sure that you are, since you weren't able to provide one for alcohol, I'm going to go ahead and try a drug test as well. So it's the same thing, you just breathe in this tube. Alright, so you are definitely positive, and I'm showing for cocaine. Now, we're going to do another test, a little more detailed test when we get down to the actual sheriff's department. So let me go ahead and walk you back here. Do you have anything that's going to poke me, stick me, hurt me in any way? You're not lying to me, are you, Mr. Renzo? I'm going to go ahead and pat you down. Alright, so just some wire cutters and a camera. Alright, so I'm going to put this in the evidence bag. But right now I'm just going to have you sit in the back of my car. Oh, jeez. Go ahead and sit back here for me.
Don't be a dick. Just get in the car.
That's right. 118 dispatch. Can you roll me a 1032 for transport for Mr. Renzo?
Assistance needed for a suspect placed under arrest.
All right, so they are coming in, sirens blaring.
Animals on the loose.
Roger.
Since we're not able to actually tow these away, they prefer us to call in a tow truck. So I'm going to go ahead and call in a tow. They prefer us to call the insurance company. So I'm going to go ahead and call the insurance company since it's a company truck. So I'm going to go ahead and give them a phone call real quick. And they will come down and pick it up. Let me get back in my car. All right. The one thing I wish is it wasn't so, like, I put on the gas and it gets up and goes. It doesn't, like, there's no revving up to get there. It's like, and unfortunately, the way they have it mapped out is you put on the brake and you actually end up going backwards. So you can only put on a brake for just a little bit before you end up, you know, rolling backwards. So 118 dispatch, show me a code for 10-8 available for calls.
1 Lincoln 18. Assistance required in the Chilean Mountain State Wilderness. Respond code 3.
118 dispatch, show me 1097 code 3. Don't worry about the lights, dude. Alright, so I am heading to an accident on US Route 1, code 3, and it's assistance required, so I'm not entirely sure what's going on. Let's say resistance or assistance, I don't know. I think it's assistance required is what I meant to say. But it's in Mount Chiliad, so it's going to be a lot closer to Toledo Bay than I am at the moment. Come on, guys. Little hill right here is dangerous. Especially when I'm new to driving. Alright, so I'm about to pull up on scene. I see the ambulance there. Hey guys, what's going on, officer? Hey, Ranger. What can I do for you? Hello, officer. Thanks for responding. I was coming back to the station when I found them here. Do you know what happened? To be honest, I didn't ask. It's your jurisdiction, and I was busy getting EMS here and providing first aid. My jurisdiction, eh? Aren't we in the same jurisdiction, Mr. Blaine County Deputy? Fair enough. I will ask the man some questions. That is all I have for you. Uh-oh. I don't want to step on the guy. That's a girl. What's up, guys? Hello, sir. My name is Officer Parks. Can you tell me what happened? Officer, I'm glad the ranger came by and called the EMS. Okay. Please focus on my questions. What happened? A stallion was driving crazy down here. We wanted to go for a hike, and then it suddenly appeared and hit my girl. It's unfortunate. Did you see the vehicle's license plate? I tried to, but only saw the last 3 digits. It was 034. 10-4, go ahead. Stallion is going to be a stallion license
Target
plate.
vehicle license plate
034.
034. Roger that.
Alright, I'm going to Polito because I'm not driving all the way the heck.
10-4, copy
Right
that. Dispatch calling Unit 3, Adam 5. Assistance needed.
I tell you what, it got dark in my office in here.
Attention Unit 4, Queen 2. Backup needed.
Queen 2, we are on our way.
Alright, so I am heading to go see if this location, this house, just happens to have the vehicle that hit the girl and then drove off. So hit and run is a very serious thing. It's not something that's just like a, you know, a slap on the wrist type of deal. Especially whenever you're not sure why they decided to take off, unlike an upstanding citizen or whatever. If they're the type that runs off and from an accident, they might have been drinking or something like that. Whoa! Watch out, dear. All right, so it should be right up here. It looks like it's to the left, maybe. At the residence, no match there.
10-4, 3, Adam 5. Proceed with patrol.
All right, I'm going around you guys. Code 2. All right, truck, come on. I'm gonna go ahead and turn down here. Ooh, I'm getting so much better. Oh, as I almost run that car over. All right, so I am coming on scene now. Only an 18 dispatch. Show me 1023 at that residence.
10-4, copy that.
All right, I might be at the wrong address. Nobody's home, so I'm gonna sit tight for a little bit. Gonna kind of look around. Might turn in here. I'll just glance around. Alright, so nothing back here. Doesn't look like anyway. Alright, so nothing that direction either. Whoa! Spotlight going a little weird on me. Alright, so I'm just waiting for further what was that? Just waiting for further updates. I think we have one other officer that is heading to a different address. And then we'll just kind of go from there. So as soon as they let me know where I need to be, where I need to go, so I can go ahead and reduce. Should I go visit that other address or what? I'm gonna go ahead and start heading that way just because, why not? Get a little more drive time. This adds a whole new set of craziness to the game. What's going on here? Alright, so we have the officer here, but did he get into an accident? Hey man, you okay? Alright, well I'll just go ahead and go up then. It looks like his vehicle's dead. I'll go ahead and turn my brights on and through here my takedowns so I can see what's going on. Only an 18 dispatch. 1023. Alright. I think it's that one. I think it was this one. I can't remember what the vehicle was. But I bet you I think it's that truck though. Or the car they hid in there. We'll find out shortly. Gonna block off the road so they can't get over there. I'm gonna go check this car first. Evening, ma'am. I'm just gonna have a look in your garage over here. I'm just gonna tell her what I'm doing. Oh man. I'm doing it. Yeah, okay, so it is this one. Some damage on the hood. Got both. I can't tell if this one's broken or not. But definitely this other side are broken. That one looks fine, so I think it was just this one. Good evening, man. Deputy Parks with the Blaine County Sheriff's Office. You know I'm here? All right, ma'am. Do you know why you're being arrested tonight? Well, we have reports that you were driving your vehicle over there that you tried to hide in the barn. You were driving that vehicle and you went off the road and hit somebody. You also do have alcohol on your breath. Really quick, we're going to do a field sobriety test to just kind of validate what I'm saying.
1 Lincoln 18.
So if you could go ahead and blow into this tube until I tell you to stop. And blow, 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 blow. Keep going, keep going, keep going. All right, so you're definitely over the limit. So at this time, you do have the right to remain silent. Anything you say or do can be used against you in the court of law. You do have the right to an attorney. If you cannot afford an attorney, one will be provided to you by the courts. Do you understand these rights as I have read them to you? All right, well, stay with me just for a little bit. We're like an 18 dispatch. Could I get an additional 32 for transport, please? All right, so they're going to get rid of Dana. Basically what happened is I pulled up and, you know, she didn't try to run or anything. She kind of knew. What the world is this? And how did it get there? Good thing I have a push bumper. But, you know, she kind of knew what she had done and she was kind of hoping she'd get away with it. It didn't work out very well for her. Jeez, man, come on. All right, so it didn't work out for her very well. She is going to be going to jail tonight. And, you know, we're going to get back out on patrol here. And get this thing. Might need to loosen up the sensitivity a little bit. All right, so I did just catch this guy up here going 73, which is 13 miles over the speed limit. So I'm going to catch up to him really quick. And it's this guy right here that slowed down. Here we go. Got him. Keep going, keep going. 1 Lincoln 18 dispatch. Show me 1011 out with a red sedan. 1028 when available. 1028 is going to be 82 uniform David William 147. It's a Premier. Could not remember the name of that.
Target vehicle license plate
Misty
82
Sparks.
Union David William 147 no 1099.
All right. So I clocked her going 74. However, I didn't lock it in time, and she had slowed down to 73. So I will be writing her a ticket for going 73. For him. Interesting. Hey, good night, sir. Deputy Parks with the Blaine County Sheriff's Office. You know why I stopped you tonight? Yeah, you're speeding quite a bit, so I clocked you going 73 and a 60. So 13 miles over. Do you have your license, registration, proof of insurance?
Get plumb.
All right, Mr. Lurpy. I'll be right back. Lurpy Smith. Lurpy Smith. Okay, so that is not what the vehicle came back as, or came back to, I guess. So we're going to go ahead and run him in the system and see what he's got going on. Lurpy Smith. Not wanted or anything like that. Let's see if the vehicle... I mean, obviously the vehicle hasn't been reported stolen. Let's see. Owner information. So I guess they just sent me the wrong information through dispatch, which is why we have both, you know, this system and their system. So they must just not have looked at it right or something. I don't know. But it is definitely registered and stuff to him. So I'm going to go ahead and write him a traffic citation. Sedan, all that's good. All that's good. Speeding, 10 to 15. And that'll be good. Lurpy. All right, Mr. Smith. So here's the deal. I went ahead and had to write you a citation for the speeding. You know, it's not acceptable. You know, 13 over is a little ridiculous. So what I did was went ahead and write you a citation for that. If you could, go ahead and sign down here at the bottom. It's not admission of guilt. It's basically just saying that you will be at court. After you finish signing, if you could wait till I get back in my vehicle before you actually drive off, I'd really appreciate it. Other than that, Mr. Smith, try to slow it down a little bit so you're not, you know, out here getting hurt or anything. All right, go ahead and get my spotlight off of him. All right, 1 Lincoln 18 dispatch. Can you show me 1042? All right, guys. So I really do hope you guys enjoyed the episode. If you guys like, you know, watching this little setup, you know, please let me know in the comments below, and I'll be more than happy to, you know, record some more videos with this little setup. I find it awesome, and I don't think I'm going to play LSPDFR without this. Hopefully, I'll get a little bit better at the steering. I was kind of all over the place, especially when you go, like, have to do a U-turn or something like that. But, you know, I really do appreciate all of you guys, everything you guys have done. So, you know, if you guys could please let me know about, you know, whether you like seeing this or not. Other than that, I do hope you guys continue to have a wonderful rest of the week. If you liked the video, please leave a like button. If you guys want to continue to get updates, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button. It'll greatly help me out. Other than that, again, one last time, I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of the week, and I will see you guys next episode.